Good evening from South Africa, everyone. And we have a lot of wind and a stormy sky. Um, and a storm is a good thing. It's the impetus for a lot of clearing. It just brings a lot of cleansing and a sense of relief afterwards. As in the weather, like life. And at this time, we've just had Peace Week last week. It's involved for me a lot of late nights with different time zones, but I have just felt so alive and in the moment. And it was beautiful. And it's occurred to me that those of us who have been in the flow of Peace Week, perhaps when we convey this to other people, people start asking, well, that's a huge thing, collective peace. How is that possible? And we've got to just bring it down to a tangible level. Collective peace is a huge thing. But what it comes down to is starting with self, inner peace. How do we view that, and what can we do to be aligned with that inner peace? So the first thing is just get aligned in the moment. Now, if you're like me, you may look at a really overwhelming day where it's busy, and you may be busy through different time zones if you're an online entrepreneur. And you get to the point where you say, how must I make that extra hour for just giving to myself or nourishing myself, for that sacred nourishment I need so that I can fill myself up and give to my fellow beings? Sometimes it feels overwhelming. What I do is I start with the first thing, getting up in the morning, and I don't have an hour. At least my feeling is that I don't have an hour. It's always our perceptions that really count. So I give myself 5 minutes, and I may give myself 10 minutes at a time. I've begun to call this sacred nourishment snack packs. Just like when you're packing different snacks for a hike, for a marathon, for maybe for your child who has a busy day at school and with extra activities. We always pack snacks, physical snacks, so we feel good. Here we get the opportunity to pack sacred nourishment snack packs. And for this, one of my offerings is 15-minute increments, sacred nourishment snack packs, whether you need in the moment an Akashic Records reading, or maybe 15 minutes of truth walking. Perhaps you need some chakra balancing, sound healing, and maybe you just need some yoga and breathing. So whichever one of those offerings you want, you could choose, and it would just be 15 minutes for the moment. And of course, you get to choose a weekly menu. Maybe you want to choose 15 minutes for each day and choose how many of these you want per week. A lot of people find that they don't have the energy to commit to an hour at a time every day, but they want something. They want something personal and custom made. And maybe they don't have the energy to just commit to it, or they don't have the financial resources to commit to a long coaching session or a few months of coaching, and this can be something that can really help. So having said that, you can have a look at it. I'll post the link in the comments. And whatever you choose, whether it's these snack packs or your own sacred nourishment snack, give yourself a little of something when you need it in the moment, whether it's choosing from a weekly menu, or whether it's choosing for a month, for a monthly menu. because your sacred nourishment is just as important, if not more important, than your food. It sets the tone for everything, for your perceptions, for how you feel, what you give to the world, and also for what you're able to receive. So that's the truth walking for today. Have an absolutely wonderful day, morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever in the world you are. Sending you love and light. Bye.